Only self to blame. By Nameless Saint. As a person who has experienced the negative effects of self-blame, I have come to understand how destructive it can be. It is easy to blame ourselves for things that are not our fault or for mistakes that others have made. However, the truth is that self-blame only leads to negative feelings and a lack of self-worth. In this essay, I want to explore why we tend to blame ourselves, why it is not helpful, and what positive steps we can take instead. Why do we blame ourselves? One reason we might blame ourselves is that we feel responsible for everything that happens around us. We might think that if we had done something differently, the outcome would have been different. This kind of thinking is called overgeneralization, and it is a common cognitive distortion. Overgeneralization occurs when we take a single event and apply it to all similar situations. For example, if we make a mistake at work, we might think, "I am always messing up," instead of recognizing that everyone makes mistakes sometimes. Another reason we might blame ourselves is that we have low self-esteem. If we do not feel good about ourselves, we might assume that everything that goes wrong is our fault. We might also be afraid of what others will think of us if we do not take responsibility for something. This kind of thinking is called mind reading, and it is another common cognitive distortion. When we mind read, we assume we know what others are thinking and feeling, even if there is no evidence to support our beliefs. Why self-blame isn't helpful? Self-blame might seem like a way to take responsibility for our actions, but in reality, it is not helpful. When we blame ourselves, we focus on our mistakes instead of learning from them. We also become less resilient and more likely to give up in the face of adversity. Self-blame can also lead to anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. Instead of blaming ourselves, we need to focus on what we can control. We cannot control what others do or say, but we can control our own actions and reactions. We can also learn from our mistakes and use them as opportunities for growth. When we take responsibility for our actions without blaming ourselves, we become more resilient and better able to handle challenges. 10 things to do instead of blaming ourselves. 1. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and understanding, just as you would a good friend. 2. Identify your cognitive distortions. Recognize when you are overgeneralizing, mind reading, or engaging in other negative thinking patterns. 3. Challenge your negative thoughts. Ask yourself if your thoughts are true, or if there is evidence to support them. 4. Focus on what you can control. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, focus on what you can do to improve your situation. 5. Learn from your mistakes. Instead of dwelling on your mistakes, use them as opportunities to learn and grow. 6. Practice gratitude. Focus on the good things in your life and the positive steps you have taken. 7. Surround yourself with positive people. Spend time with people who uplift and support you, rather than those who bring you down. 8. Take care of your physical health. Get enough sleep, eat well, and exercise regularly to improve your mood and reduce stress. 9. Practice mindfulness. Pay attention to the present moment without judgment, and focus on your thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them. 10. Seek help if you need it. If you are struggling with self-blame or other mental health issues, seek help from a therapist or other mental health professional. To be wrong is nothing unless you remember it all the time. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and God bless.